Matty, Hiroto, Inaba, and Tymon Kolasiński ready to go head-to-head in this best-of-5 sets of first-to-3 solves. Competitors will alternate starting solves and starting sets. Tymon, with the faster median in the previous round, chose to start second. And a very lucky start for Matty. Looked like he was forcing those turns and was not able to maintain fluidity throughout the solution, leaving the door open for Tymon to start here. On fantastic efficiency by Tymon into the ZBLL of 5-11. Great efficiency and smooth turning, taking the first solve. Oh, and another fantastic start to the F2L. On a beautiful transition to the ZBLL from that OLL. It's almost like he's got that case specifically memorized into a 534. And Tymon on fire to start. Well, Matty's got a fantastic start to the F2L. Oh! The problems for Matty, the minute problems. Oh, and a beautiful F2L. A bit locky in the last layer, but a 591 for Matty on the third solve. Settling into this match and gonna hope that Tymon doesn't run away with this too quickly. Tymon taking a close look at the scramble. Oh! Just a bit too much pause during the solution, and Matty very closely taking that third solve. Wow, a great F2L into the ZBLL of 495. On fire to start for Tymon. Jeez. And Matty is pretty efficient there, but not enough against Tymon, as Tymon takes the first set 3-1. And impressively, Tymon able to throw down another sub-6, even with a slightly locky turning. And his inspections seem good today. He's not making any major mistakes, and he's going to force Matty to bring some high-level solves here if he wants to compete in this match. Matty's got some quick turning, but the imprecision, the slight rotational lockups, and gonna lose the first solve by a hair. Oh, and a smooth 546. Beautifully done by Matty. A very relaxed stop there. Does not seem to be rushing it anymore. Just taking the solve as it comes. Oh, and Tymon, his first lapse of the match, a 680, has Matty able to take this solve. Oh, and another lapse for Tymon. A slight execution error on the planned inspection. And another execution mistake during the last layer. So Tymon struggling to maintain his God mode focus and giving Matty an opportunity to get into this match. Oh, and Matty smoothly taking this third solve with a 592, just non-stop, and taking a 2-1 lead in the set.
We're gonna do a resolve. What's the reason? What's the reason? Alright, okay, let's do it.
Tymon's Discord disconnected during the solve, which was distracting because there was a sound that was played. Matty was given the choice whether he wanted to do the resolve or not, and Matty decided that he wanted to do a resolve. It was completely up to Matty since that is not explicitly covered in the regulations. It's just a fair play thing, you know. Yeah, I mean, we gave a resolve in a previous match for a similar reason, because of a judge making a weird, there was a weird judge noise happening, so. Wait, what? Why are they both solving? Wait. Okay, we're gonna have to do another resolve there.
Why is it crossed out? Nice.
No, what?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I did.
Seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, because you said resolve, so I solved it because it was already in the cover.
What a series of events.
Then the solve lasting 4 solves.
Oh my god. What is happening?
So basically the judges are making a lot of mistakes and the competitors are also making mistakes. So basically we've had people solving the scramble we were supposed to be using because they didn't understand that it was actually the scramble, so we had to do another scramble. It's just bad communication all around. So this is going to be the solve. Yeah. Okay. It's partially because we're using some new software that the competitors aren't used to, so they're not used to the procedures. And Tymon struggling through a 668, leaving the door open for Matty. Matty pausing a
Oh
lot.
my god.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah, now I am. This is the world record in resolve.
Okay, so we have to do another resolve here. Oh wow, and some fantastic efficiency by Tymon here. I mean, the turning was pretty slow, but the efficiency was just incredible into the ZBLL. Oh, Matty's really efficient himself. Oh, but a lockup into the last layer. Yeah, missed grip.
That's so lucky. I'm so sorry. Like, oh my goodness. I should have never won that.
Oh, that's another efficient start to the F12 by Matty. The last layer case is unfortunate for him. Into a 632. Locking through these solves, struggling to find the flow that he's going to need against Tymon here, who has been amazingly efficient. Oh, and Tymon with a sketchy stop, but able to take the set 3-1 with a 591. Wow, and an impressive finish by Matty. Smoothly through that V-perm into a 555. And he's going to hope that Tymon doesn't continue to be this good. And it's just too locky throughout. The efficiency was great, but too locky. And Matty's smooth solving, taking the first solve of the set. And Tymon's struggling with that one. Amazing that that's still a 636. It looks so sloppy. And leaving the door open for Matty to potentially take a 2-0 lead if he can be solid here. This is a crucial solve for Matty, a big opportunity. Oh, it looks like a fantastic solve. Oh, smoothly into a 538. Amazing by Matty, taking this second solve of the set.
Starting, was I? Yeah, okay.
Oh, and so Matty with a 662 going to take that solve as Tymon, well, he broke regulation there. And so he's going to get a DNF. A fascinating solution by Tymon. It doesn't seem to have worked out at all. And a +2. Oh, wow. No way! 3.12!
Go! Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, with the lockup.
Are you kidding me?
God, that was a good shot.
Nice.
Alright.
The new Monkey League record by Matty, Hiroto, Inaba, beating Tymon by 7 full seconds. And Tymon using about 3 minutes of his timeout time, and hoping that Matty has cooled off a bit after that Monkey League record. Oh, I don't think Matty has cooled off. He's still smooth. A 601, a bit locky in the G-perm, but the F12 is just so fluid. Quick solving. And Tymon will need to return to his early match form here to compete with the blazing Matty. Now this solve is not great by Tymon. Oh, and there's the early match efficiency, a 445 full step! Tymon returns to final form. And now, can Matty compete with this? My goodness, such a high level by both competitors. Oh, and a huge lockup in the early F2L for Matty. It was so efficient though! Oh, but the mess up in the last layer. So Tymon taking that solve. Oh, and another brilliant F2L! He knows the ZB2, a 507! Wow, so smooth, so efficient, so clutch. But can Tymon beat this? He's shown the ability before. What will he make of this scramble that Matty resolved so nicely? Oh, it's Locky. Not gonna be close. And a 625 as Matty takes the fourth set 3-1, tying it up. It all comes down to this. Both competitors have solved amazingly. And this one set will determine the match winner. Matty with the momentum, having won the last 2 sets and 6 out of the last 7 solves. Tymon will look to return to his early match dominance. Now, in this deciding 5th and final set. Oh, and it's so smooth, a full step 517. He's in flow state. Flow state for Matty. The case is worse for Tymon, the pause is worse for Tymon, the efficiency worse for Tymon. 1-0 to Matty. Entering Zen mode. An amazing 552. Great efficiency by Tymon. Not the fastest turning I've seen him do, but it was solid. And can Matty maintain the flow state? He's got an opportunity here. 552 is beatable for Matty on a lot of solves. Oh, and he's so good in the F2L! Amazing by Matty! A 509, even with the lockups in the G-perm, and a 2-0 lead! Oh, but a lucky start to that F12 for Matty. Oh, a nervous solve. A nervous solve. The pressure getting to him. Leaving the door wide open for Tymon.
What's that? Oh my god.
Seconds. Seconds.
Oh, but a mistake for Tymon! A mistake! A mistake! A mistake! And Matty wins the match! 3-2, winning the final set 3-0! Tymon was out of time!
Yes.
Congrats, Matty.
Alright. Okay.
Wow, the reverse sweep by Matty, the Monkey League record. This may be one of the greatest performances in the history of speed cubing.
Hello. Well, that was quite the experience. We had a 5-setter, a reverse sweep, a very long time spent at 1-1.
Yes.
And you guys are quite the gentlemen, leaving the door open for each other.
Yes.
That was funny. So I guess like throughout this entire ordeal, how did you feel, and how did that change during the match?
I'll go first.
Matty, start.
Oh my god. Okay. I felt. And I felt good. It didn't feel good losing the first 2 sets, obviously. But I don't know. I just tried to solve the same way I was because I got some 5s. I wasn't solving bad, so I just solved like that, maybe a little better. Tried to focus a little more, and then I was lucky to win the last 3 sets.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, like for the last 32 days, my main cube, I think the lube has sort of worn out, and I didn't know if I should re-lube it or keep it the way it was because, like, if I re-lube it, I have to get used to it for the match that was today, and I only have like 1 day to do that. So I decided to just adapt to it, and I mean that clearly worked for the first 2 sets. I was solving quite fast, but then I just lost the ability to solve. It was really bad.
Okay. Well, let me send you some new cubes then.
I think I'll just relube it.
Yeah, or relube, whatever makes it easier. I mean that string of resolves in the middle was also really interesting. Do you guys have any comments on that?
Well, I mean, it was just unlucky, I guess, for both of us. More for Matty, obviously, because he lost that solve in the end. But I don't know. I was really happy that I could like keep my composure throughout that and still solve well after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, like 2 solves after that, I started solving terribly.
And Matty, did you have any comments on that interesting time?
No, I didn't really care about it. It's just more solves, you know. I just did my solves normally. You know,
okay.
Treated it as a little warm up.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. One good thing besides the viewers being able to get more time watching you guys was that you guys were smiling and laughing, and it looked like you were just enjoying yourselves.
I would also like to thank Matty for giving me the resolve because my Discord crashed mid solve, but
Hmm.
like I
Yeah.
think people in the Discord couldn't see that. It was only me, so that was very nice of Matty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Sportsmanship.
happens. So I was like, hey, let me just give it to him, you know?
Yeah, the spirit of being gentlemen, right? Opening doors and giving resolves. That's how it works. So
Yep.
both of you guys have pretty recent competition experience in the WCA now. You've been going around a little bit. Do you have any cool experiences you can share about your time competing with other cubers alive?
I mean, you just solve fast. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's all fast. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Pretty
So
much
here's
the
a
same
more
for me.
okay. Here's a more specific question. So I know Tymon mainly competes in Europe, mostly Poland, and Matty splits his time between continental US and Japan. Is there anything you can tell us about like your local competitions that's interesting, perhaps that you think most people won't know? Maybe some interesting Japanese customs in competition or Polish customs.
Matty used to.
I mean, it's the same. Like the runners are judges. Like, don't have judges. The runner takes the cube and then they go sit down with the competitor. That's about
Okay.
We used to do that, but
Mm.
now it's different. I don't know. I guess the more interesting things about Polish competitions are like two things. So one is a lot of the time the ones organized by Piotr Tokarski are like 10 hours long for 2 days. So it's like 20 hours of cubing in 2 days. It's really insane. And also, like, there's usually no aircon or anything. So it's just insanity.
it.
But the other thing is, like, we often have commentary. So you really have to get used to that, to not get distracted.
Hope they say good things about you. You're good at cubing.
Yeah. I mean,
Because I know, like,
usually
yeah.
they just say what time I got. They don't even know what to say about it.
Okay, that's an interesting thought. I'll go back to there because I know, like,
Yeah.
sometimes Philip in Monkey League comments that like a person does something well or maybe a mistake is made. So yeah, it would be interesting
Well,
to
Philip
hear.
is quite
Yeah.
close to us in skill compared to the people that commentate like
Yeah,
Polish
that's what I thought.
competitions.
That's what I thought. So yeah, I guess for me, I competed in China, and back then, being quiet during blindfolded was not a thing. But they really enforced that in China. Like they threatened to kick you out of the room if you didn't respect the competitors. And like back in 2010, that was like unheard of. Like respecting people. So it was interesting. So I heard Tymon mention that maybe the commentators don't even know exactly what you're doing. So like, how can they comment on your time? We had a question on Instagram from a user asked like, how different is your solving from just vanilla CFOP? I know Tymon does a lot of wild stuff, but like, can you tell maybe the viewers just how different you are from just regular cross OLL, PLL, F2, all that stuff?
Well, one thing is, I mean, I try to think of F2L together with cross, like it's one step. So yeah, and I solve it intuitively at this point. I mean, I know algorithms for specific F2L pairs, right? Like I know which solution is best in what case, but I always try to think of it as doing all of it together, like as much as I can see.
Gotcha. So it's not CFOP, it's a COP for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
Or
I'm
more
sure
like
you know
pop,
a whole bunch of
because cross
how it
isn't
says.
really like a thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
And
Those first two
yeah,
layers.
Matty, how about yourself?
Yeah, I try to think of cross and F2L as the same thing. So, like, I solve multiple pairs, maybe before I solve the last edge or something. Just being a little more creative in F2L, and that's about it, really.
Yeah, the
Sometimes doing Z.
Yeah, ZB. That's the other thing. That's not a normal CFOP thing, but a lot of people are embracing ZB. I think people who are can exercise a little more flexibility and have powerful last layer algorithms can oftentimes get an edge on Monkey League compared to people who do something closer to regular CFOP because it just saves so many moves. So that's pretty cool. So you guys both had world record performance in this competition. Tymon started with sub world record average, and Matty scored that 312. How often does this happen to you in like practice? Like, do you just destroy the world record every day, or?
Yeah, I mean, I destroy the world record like every 25 solves.
Okay, all right.
Like
good
not
for you.
for single,
Nice.
obviously, but for average.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. And Matty, what do you destroy?
I don't know. I get a couple threes per day, I guess. And yeah,
Nice.
usually I get at least a low 5, if not a sub 5 average every day.
Must be great to be
Yeah,
you.
that's about it.
That's about it. All right, nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds great. I'm really happy to see you guys have fun. And I know it's not hard to beat either of you in a match in Monkey League, and it's unfortunate that when you are matched together, only one person can actually win. So yeah, congratulations to the winner today, and hopefully you guys have great races and great results in the future.
Yep. Thanks for having us.
GG.
Thank you, GG, indeed.